I am super excited tonight. But before I go any further, I just want to give praise and thanks to the Lord because He's the reason for all of us here tonight. Okay. I guess, thank you, Jesus. Demand Crump, Demand Crump, Demand Crump. It's only one of Demand Crumps on this planet. Can everybody attest to that? One of a kind, my friend, my mentee. I am so proud of that young man until it's unbelievable. I had the opportunity to meet him in YTB, and there's a whole story behind that. People are going to write books about that. And his spirit, his unique way of giving. When you experience Demand Crump, that's an experience you will never forget. I've experienced it. I know most of you have experienced it too. But I've been out here looking all my life. I'm a very unusual entrepreneur. This is my 64th year of being an entrepreneur. 64th year. Yeah, I started when I was 8 years old. I've lost enough money to say I done spent enough money learning for all of you guys. You ain't got to pay no more money. Just listen to me and Demond, you're going to be all right. I just knew it was going to be a time where we were going to be locked together in something big. I just didn't know what it was. We've had journeys with New York Life. I think we was with YTB. We had a journey with Holding Buzz with Organo Gold, but that wasn't the right thing at the time. But this is it. See, I believe, beyond the benefit of a doubt, the day I was born, it was meant for me to be right here, right now. But let's even get past that. I know that each one of you in here, it was meant for you to be here this night. Now, it's going to be left up to you what you're going to do with it. You know, I know what I'm finna do with it. I'm finna help a lot of people. Okay, I want to build big. I want to do something that nobody can deny. I know that us as a community, us as people, we haven't mastered the art of generational wealth. Guys, this is that opportunity that's here for us. We can do it now. We can do it as a team. We can do it and have a lot of fun. And I put out in the universe about 8-9 years ago that I really want to help 10 million people. Now, somebody say, why did you pick that number? I didn't pick that number. God did. Okay, so I figured if He gave me that number, He's going to show me how to do it, as long as I'm willing to be able to do it. Now, I put a formula together. I said that if I am able to help 1,000 people to go beyond their belief system and make some things happen and become a millionaire, and each one of them commit to helping 10,000 people, I'm going to get my 10 million. I'm looking for that 10 million. I'm not going to stop. How long it's going to take me, I don't know, but I'll be 72 years old this year, and don't make me try to get it all the way to age 100. Let's do it quick. Okay. Demond, I'm finna bring you up in a minute because I'm starting to have a lot of fun. And if I start spinning around in a circle, somebody come up here and just sit my butt down because I'm starting to have a lot of fun. Now, when I met Demond in the parking lot, we were getting ready to go in the corporate office where he's been there many, many times. And some special stuff was going on today, wasn't it, guys? Everybody that was in that meeting today, can they raise their hand? Yes, sir. Wasn't there a lot of energy going on up in there? It was setting the stage for the night. And Demond said, Dr. Lewis, when you introduced me as the first person that you mentored to be a millionaire, I want you to say a little something a little different. Say he's the first mentee that I mentored to be a millionaire, but he's the first mentee that's going to be a billionaire quickly. Because he's going to have a billion dollar company. A $1 billion company. And say this after me. A $1 billion company. Billion dollar. Guys, you're all getting ready to go on a journey, all I'm going to say is stay connected, build big. And it's not going to be about the money because you're going to make so much money you're going to know what to do with it. Let it be about the people you're going to help. So, Damon, can everybody get off their feet and welcome Damon Crump? Come on, Damon. Let's go. Let's go.
That's my guy there, man.
Wow.
Hey, man. Well, first of all, I got to give it up to Dr. Kenny Lewis. This man is a visionary. When I tell you, just like he said, when he took me under his wing to mentor me, one of the things I want you guys to know and hear is that just what he just said, most people were so in awe of him when they first met him. You know, they was happy to take pictures with him. He had his Bentley drop top coupe out there. They taking pictures, but I wanted what was in his head. So while they were infatuated with that phase of him, I wanted what was in the man's brain. And literally, I took those intangibles and those principles that I learned from him, and it changed my life. Wow. And I still use many of those principles today. And that's why when he asked who was in that meeting at his corporate office, no, seriously, guys, we were crying in there. We were all sharing. We were celebrating. And I told him, Sandy, I pushed him to the side. You know, we've been in there many nights. That's right. Long times in the war room. That's what we call it when we go into his corporate office. And I say, man, what's going on with you? I say, you're in another realm right now. Your vibrations and your energy is on another level. What you seeing, what you feeling. Because I know when he moving like that, and I know the rhythms of what he's doing, guys, he had my attention. And I told him, I say, Dr. Lewis, something special brewing. Because I never, ever, ever been in that room and the energy and the zone was that high. So, guys, we got something special we're about to take on. We got something special we want you guys to see. Let me start like this. Let me be fair. Because I don't want to dive into all this information and I go over the guest head, first of all, who may not even know why they're here and have never saw a demonstration of our product. If you've never saw the demonstration or anything about our product, I want you to raise your hand. If there's anybody in it. We got 2 people right here. You never, 3, we got 4, 5. Okay, few people here that has never saw it. Okay, well, raise your hand. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start off. I'm going to do a quick demonstration for you all. Is that okay? Yes. So that way, when I start sharing what I'm about to share, you're going to know where we're going and why. So for those that can't see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this table right here, and I'm going to do this quick demo for you guys, because if I dive into this information without sharing this, you'll be lost. First of all, when I first saw this, Brother Wayne, I thought I was in the wrong meeting. No, I'm serious. These guys literally took out a sanitary napkin and they said, basically started telling me what he was going to do, what was going to happen. Dr. Lewis, I'm sitting there saying, man, hurry up, get this thing over with. Because this is not the meeting I belong in. But I did have a wife and 3 daughters, right? But what I want you guys to see is what I saw that literally changed everything. First thing I want you all to notice, and ladies, you may notice this a lot faster than the men would, how thin this pad is. That's the first thing unanimously you guys know. I'm going to put this pad right here on the table. It's the best spot I could get it in to where most people can see it. The Medical Advisory Board that we've been working with, they've shared with us that the average woman or young girl on their cycle gives off anywhere from 15 to 50 milliliters throughout the day. Now, ladies, we're not going to get in an argument about that. We already know some are a little more than others because they have a heavier flow. But that's the average that we've been educated on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 50 milliliters here. I'm going to pour it in this pan right here. I want you all to see this. Now, we already know that's a lot of fluid for a woman to take in one pad at one time. We found out that the average young girl or woman, while they're on their cycle, they change between 5 to 8 times a day. We've been doing our homework. We've been listening. One of the main reasons many of your daughters, your wives, your sisters, your mothers, your aunts, your nieces have been having challenges is because of this one simple fact, Dennis. They've been wet throughout the day. Your body is 98.6 degrees by nature, like a little oven. You take bacteria along with that moisture, now you have a recipe for disaster. Why most women and young girls are dealing with urinary tract infections, yeast infections, in a lot of scenarios, some things have led as damaging to be ovarian and cervical cancer. Guys, some things could have been avoided if simply they was just able to be drier throughout that time. Here's one thing I know. I've been all over the world doing these demonstrations. And one thing that all women and young girls I've found have in common, you guys would do anything to be comfortable and dry during that time of month. Undisputable, unanimously with everybody. Now, here's what I want to do. I've just poured 50 milliliters worth of water in this bag. Guys, if you want to see anybody that didn't see it, you can come up here and rub it. The pad is completely dry. There's nothing that can come out of it. I can slap it on the table. I can put it here in front of you. Is the table dry, young lady? Yes. She's a guest. Table is totally dry. What I'm going to do now, before we wrap up, I'm going to take the absorbency system that's inside the product. I'm going to take a cup right here. I'm going to fill it halfway with water. I want you guys to see this. And for everybody that think they saw this presentation, I promise you, you want to hold your horses. You ain't saw nothing yet. We got something new we're going to show y'all today. That if you think, oh, I know about the product, I saw it a million times, stay with me. I promise you we're going to surprise you tonight. I'm going to take the absorbency system, Wayne, and I'm going to put it in this cup of water that's halfway filled. Right here, our absorbency system is a non-toxic polymer, guys, that is used. The first thing I want you to notice, don't be deep on me. Don't listen. What do you notice about the outer layer of our absorbency system? Anybody? Somebody just said it has holes in it. Somebody else just said air. We want ventilation for the woman when she's wearing the product. But hold on. If you take our exterior, it also has ventilation in it. That's by design as well. If you look at your traditional sanitary napkin and you take it, guys, here's what I want you to understand. It's closed in. It's like a plastic bag. So now the woman or the young girl is taking the brunt of what's happening to her body versus anything being released in some sort of ventilation. Along with her being wet. Along with the bacteria. Along with the heat from her body. So the whole time, it's a recipe for disaster that's taking place. But here's what I want you to see. I just poured 50 milliliters on the pad. This young lady had never saw the presentation. You said it was dry. Am I correct? Now, I just poured the water in the cup. Am I right? Tell me what happened to the water. We've literally taken a liquid and turned it to a gel. But hold on. I want you to touch it. You know why I want you to touch it? I want you to see how cool it is. The reason why it's cool, that's by design as well. Because we want to make sure that you young ladies are cool down there during that time of month. We found out that when you guys are on your cycles, your body's running hotter than normal. Wow. So this is a cooling sensation, Dr. Lewis, that's going along with the program. But we're still not done. I want you to see this. Guys, the new technology that we have is called graphene. That's going to now be infused. This will be the new strips that's going to be in our new Jewel sanitary napkins. That's going to be the strip. Sandy, the gentleman that discovered graphene, they won the Nobel Prize in 2010. Graphene, I'm going to tell you one thing about it, because through the course of the presentation, I'm going to do a full explanation, but I got to get to it. Graphene contains what's called vibrational energy. It's always alive. Graphene is always vibrant. Guys, they're looking at coming out with a graphene paint. So now, the electricity won't be needed. When you walk in the room is going to illuminate. When you walk out, it's going to go down. I'm going to exemplify the power of graphene. So if you don't have your phone, you want to get it right now. Wayne, you might want to stand up for this one, brother. We know you're cool, but you need to see this one. This is the strip that's going to be in your bags. Young lady, you're a guest again, right? I want you to do this. Feel this. You're still alive. You ain't dead. You're not electrocuted, right? You all right? My brother, you all right, ma'am? Nobody's hurt. No, I'm saying it for a reason. Everybody's okay. I'm going to put it right here again. If you don't have your cameras, you might want to get it. This is a 7-watt light bulb.
You guys got to get this now.
Guys, this light bulb, Joel, it's a low wattage light bulb. It's not like a 40-watt, 60-watt, any of that. So don't try to go get a light bulb out your house to try it. It's too powerful. This is a 7-watt. It's a low wattage. Any type of energy it senses would illuminate the light bulb. Well, here's what I want you guys to see on the day. The new strip that's going to be infused with graphene, which contains vibrational energy, is going to do this. Young man up here, Mr. Lewis, saying, oh, wow. It's going to do this. This is what your new strip does inside. So you can't ask me now, is it harmful? Is it dangerous? Is it bad? Because everybody just touched it and you're still alive. Ain't nothing happening. What I'm trying to show you is this vibrational energy is about to revolutionize the world, but this is the part you guys got to get. Now, so the guests in the room that's not lost, whoever have to leave, we understand. Now let's get down to business on what we want you guys to see up here with this presentation. Every 1,000-mile journey begins with one step. We started the journey already. The process has begun. Do anybody have any idea what this group of individuals on the screen? Nobody's ever guessed it. I don't expect you to, but I'm just asking anyway.
I know, but I ain't gonna say it.
Please don't.
Okay.
You ready for this? This group of individuals are known as charlatans. For you guys in the room that don't know what charlatans are, charlatans were a group of individuals in the 1600s. What they would do is they would flaunt their wealth, their knowledge to the common man. And what they would do is they would seduce you into following them, Carrie, so that you thought you can get what they had. But it was impossible for the common person to get what charlatans had because, number one, they were deceivers, thieves by nature. Charlatans also inherited a lot. So in other words, the things that they were teaching you on what you needed to do to get to where they are was deceptive. Why are you telling us about that? Because, guys, a lot of that has been going on in the direct sales and network marketing industry. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I made a point in my life that I said I wasn't going to be a charlatan to the people that followed me. You know why? I need you to hear this. Guys, most leaders out there get with companies and they take deals from those companies. Damon and Kiana Crump has never taken a deal from a company. You can't say you own us because now training you in front of the room and then knowing I got a deal is really deceptive to you because you really can't get to where I got because you don't have what it is that I have with the company. So you're fighting a losing battle from day one. I made a decision that wasn't who we were going to be. Look at this. Guys, this is a stock graph. This is important that you see this because this is the mentality you have to have if you're going to move forward with this. With stocks, here's what I understand. I'm not a stock professional at all. You want to buy low and prayerfully sell high. That I do know. That is the goal of what it is that you're doing. And you want to catch a company or a stock low enough so that now you can get positioned for the expected spike that is coming. That's where we are. That's the mentality we want you to look at this as. Guys, nobody in this room is about to sell you on no get-rich-quick stuff. We want you to have the mindset of a businessman or a businesswoman because we are doing real business in here. That's the mission of what we're possessing. Take a look at this. The only thing that prevents manipulation is validation. In other words, if you're not manipulating me, prove it by validating it for me. How do you keep yourself from being manipulated in the Word? Validate it. Read it. Confirm what you're being told is right. Keith, this is what you do. Here's what I want to show you. Guys, Walmart is the #1 retailer in the world. But most people have never paid attention to Walmart principle and philosophy on how they became so successful. Walmart simply want to make a little money off a lot of people. That's their philosophy. They don't want to overcharge nobody. They don't want to. In other words, Walmart depends on volume for their success. That's the way they win beyond belief. Take a look at this. Walmart, the #1 retailer in the world. Their average profit margin is 3.12%. Wow. Walmart. Wow. So when I'm looking at doing real business and aligning myself with these type of companies, I'm seeing the principles that they have. Coca-Cola, a company we all know and we're familiar with. I want you to see this. Watch this. Dr. Lewis, the average profit margin on a bottle of Coca-Cola based upon $1.99, 20-ounce bottle of Coke. You ready? It's 5 to 10 cents.
Wow. Wow.
Distribution.
You hear it? Distribution, because here's what Coke understands. Well, how is Coke still winning? How is Coke still making all these billions? The man just said it. Distribution and volume. Coke sells over 1 billion Coca-Colas per day. We all know Coke is not the best. We know it's not the healthiest. But guess what? Coca-Cola is going to outsell any beverage you could even think of putting out there in comparison. I don't care how healthy and organic your beverage is. You don't have enough outlets to compete. They got more distribution points. See, that's the mindset we want our distributors to see. Hey, guys, let's start setting up and becoming a distribution point. Watch this, for volume. Stop just running after your family, friends, and associates. Stop just trying to grab bodies. Stop trying to play that game and have a bigger vision, because we're thinking and we're going long term with this. Right? Watch this, I'm still not done. Most Coca-Cola bottlers and distributors, now this is all information from Coke. If you're distributing less than 100,000 units, your profit margin is less than 1 cent. Why in the world would somebody distribute all that product and that's the profit margin you're making? Guess what they understand? Volume. Because I probably get a chance to distribute 100 million of these because they're going to sell. So now it's going to cause me to make compound income. Damon, you're being hard. I'm glad you said that. I want you to look at this statement I'm about to read to you all. This is from Peter Vader Nat. He's the senior economist of the Federal Trade Commission. For you guys that don't know who the FTC is, if they come knocking at your door, your company's over. That's what you need to know about. If you don't know of nothing else, if they are knocking at your door or they come to see you, hang it up. Save as much cash as you can because it's over. An organization is deemed to be a pyramid scheme if the participants obtain their monetary benefits primarily from recruitment rather than the sale of goods and services to consumers. Get mad all you want. That's not DeMond Crump. That's a senior economist for the FTC, the governing body that governs and watches the direct sales and network marketing industry. Guys, I need you to hear something on this on today. You got to understand what I want you to understand. When I keep telling you guys we're doing real business, we got a product that we are literally going to get to real consumers. We're not going to depend on cannibalizing our distributors for the company to survive. Putting all this pressure on y'all so that, watch this, the owners can sit back, reap the benefits of what it is that you're doing rather than showing you how to set up a real business model. And literally, we want you to become Walmart. We want you to become CVS, Walgreens. Those are distribution points for products. Well, that's how I see the company and my business. This is important that you see this. You ready? Why customers? Prove it now. Why are customers so strong? I'm glad you asked. The Direct Selling Association, the governing body of this industry, 18.6 million people are currently involved in the direct sales and network marketing industry globally. But here's what I want y'all to pay attention to. Just in the United States alone, there are 325,700,000 people in the United States. Hold on. If we're putting a game plan together, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, guys. I got some sharp people in here. But I know I'm not the devil. Putting a game plan together for 325 million is better than putting one together for 18.6. Why? My chances are bigger. Dr. Lewis, the law of large numbers. Yes. Come on, Sandy. Net volume. The young lady up here is a guest holding her phone. Guess what she's saying? Volume. I got it. She's in there like, I got it. In other words, what I'm trying to show you and what I'm getting you to buy in, what I'm getting you to see is that, guys, volume is going to win every time. Here's what you don't know about the 18.6. They're sharks, guys. They smell blood in the water. The direct sales and the networkers, they come into you. You don't have to look for them. Once the noise starts getting made, here's what I'm trying to tell you. They already started calling. Hey, man, we're hearing you getting going. We're hearing y'all getting off the ground. I've been minding my business, guys. But they know when the noise is being made, they're coming. Hold on. Stay with me. In the United States alone, between the ages of 12 and 17, 20 million of the 325 plus million is girls between the age of 12 and 17. Now, DeMond, why would you be pointing that out to us on today? I'm glad you asked. The average age a young girl gets her cycle is between the age of 12 and 12 and a half. What I'm saying is nobody is marketing to this group that's in direct sales and network marketing. Do you have any idea why? You ready? They're too young. You're not 18 years old. They can't recruit you, so they have no use for you. So we got a world all to ourselves. It's 20 million of these young girls that's getting their cycles. Ladies, stop me if I'm not telling the truth. They're going to have their cycle for the next 30, 40 years of their life. You have now become the sole provider for the product that they'll need for the next 30, 40 years, residual. Yes. Stay with me. That's going to take place. But you constantly, consistently running after your girlfriend who you've been asking to come see the presentation. Girl, come with me tonight, take this ride, who don't want to come. But watch this. And you get discouraged because she don't see it. Versus you understanding they got a whole world out here that's untapped. See, when your focus shifts like that, it becomes easier to see it, and also it becomes easier to receive it. Because my focus is not on bodies. My focus is a global focus. There's a whole world. Let's just say that again. Volume. Whoever this young lady guest is, she done, y'all. She ready to roll. She said, I'm ready to roll. Y'all ready for this? Watch this. Guys, do you understand? What are you going to do for customers to maintain them for us, Damon? I'm glad you asked. Guys, what we're going to do is customer appreciation dinners. Dr. Lewis, can you imagine? We got a private room here. We came here. We say, Dr. Lewis, listen, I need to rent out your private room tonight just to serve dinners for the customers. Look, we're taking your customers. We're not going to talk to them about getting involved in our company.
Right, right.
We're not worrying about them getting involved in our business. We just want to treat you to dinner and say hello to you, touch your love on you. Thank you and show you how much we appreciate you for contributing towards the $1 billion vision that we headed on, the collision course. Watch this, guys. I want you to hear this. In reference to that, do you think that customer now is going to be loyal? Do you think that customer going to be leaving there calling her girlfriend? Girl, you better get them jewel paid. Them people feed you and everything. Meal on the house. But these are the type of things that we're going to be doing because, guys, customers are going to drive the foundation of the revenue. See, here's what people don't understand about recruiting. There's only one thing that sustains recruiting momentum. One. And that's customers. Because what happens when your well dry up of recruiting all your family, friends, and associates that you can't, and there's nowhere else to go? Most people find themselves looking for the next deal now. Yeah. Why? Because you never built a real business. Right. See, now building a real business means that now I've built the business whether people are joining my company or not, revenue is still moving. Correct. This is key that you understand what we're showing you tonight. Watch this. You ready? Customer newsletter. Miss Sandy, we're going to be educating ladies. Guess what I found out? I found out that your diet affects your cycle. I ain't know that. The way you eat, your lifestyle, your exercise. Oh, I got it now. So you're putting these type of things out there so women and young girls can be educated. Because ladies, listen, I've been out here for the last 2+ years in these rooms and in the mix with these women in terms of this, and there's a lot of women that don't know things in reference to their cycles. Right. And there's things as a man, I'm starting to feel like a woman sometimes. I'm telling them stuff that they should know, and I'm like, my goodness, it's me telling you things that I thought you should know. But they have no idea. And then you ready for this? Guys, here's our goal. 18 months. 42,000 customers spending $24 a month. That's a 4-pack of product. That's $1 million per month coming into the company in monthly subscriptions. Damon, why should that be so exciting for me? I'm glad you asked. I'm going to show you in a second why you want to see this. See, some of y'all laugh because I got your number. And that sounds good, showing me company numbers. Talk to me about mine. I'm ready for y'all, Chicago. I came. Watch this. You always got to know your competition. Let me show you why I'm sharing with y'all what I'm sharing with you guys. Would you guys agree after what you just saw? Most of the sanitary napkins that's on the shelf, y'all use yourselves, y'all daughters, granddaughters have used, is inferior to what you saw. Yes. Can we agree to that? Oh, yes. Yes. Now, this is what I'm about to show you, Dr. Lewis. Numbers don't lie. Always, which has an inferior product, they got 38 million of the 60 million users of sanitary napkins in the United States. Poise pads did $464 million last year. And y'all don't want me to have a $1 billion vision. With a superior product, watch this, Miss Sandy, that costs the same exact price. And you don't want me to be excited about where we going. It's just like me saying to you, a Bentley and a Hyundai, nothing wrong with a Hyundai car, I'm giving an example, it's the same exact price. Which one you going to choose every time? This is what I'm trying to get you to see. The only reason why we haven't carved out our niche in their numbers is because they don't know we exist. Right now, the reason why they don't know we exist is because I want to get distributors to understand massive volume versus just trying to grab bodies. We got to tap into the gold mine. But hold on. The superior competitor, Product Angel Secret, they're the Asian market leader. Nothing is in our class. They have a similar concept. And then now, let me talk to you about the last endeavor most of us in this room was a part of. Can I say something to you? And I'm going to show you something how powerful this product is. When y'all see this, y'all going to be like, I got it. The light bulb going to go off. You got 4 men. We were idiots. I got to say it the way I mean it. And that's inclusive of me. We were really, really dumb, Dennis. Let me tell you why. You got 4 men that had a female product that never talked to females about it. You ain't going to use the product. You ain't going to never put it on. But just because you saw the little tap, tap, touch, touch, you ready to take off and take over the world and don't talk to no woman. Guess what we realized, ladies? Now we're in the mix. The product is not wide enough. The product is not long enough. The tape on the product is not strong enough. The product has no leak guards. Nothing to protect accidents. But we running wild. We barely can ship the product and messing that up and doing this and messing that. But watch this. With all that being said, with everything we was backwards, the sister just nailed it. We still made $8 million. And did it all wrong. Now here's the question. If you're coming back now with a product that's wider now, longer, better tapes, leak guards on the side, 3D suspension, better technology. Hold on. And we went a step. You ready? We went a step further. We did a feasibility study. So before we released the product, what we did was, I talked to some women this time. See, because you didn't get Demond Crump twice the same way. I talked to some women. And you ready for this? We didn't go after the women who loved the old product. No, because we already knew. If you like the old product, you forget it with this one. You're done. We went after the disgruntled customers. The ones who kept having accidents. The ones who was telling us the product not long enough, wide enough. Our goal when we did this feasibility study, we needed a 70% approval rate. Well, guess what happened, Doc? We blew 70% out of the water. I'm talking about we went after our harshest critics because we knew they would be the ones to take us over the hump. But my point I'm making to you is I'm showing you the power of this product and what it's about and how much it's needed and what's about to happen now. It's going to be something serious. What is the mindset you got to have? I want you to see this. A penny a day doubled. I ask people this all the time. If you had a choice to get $1 million, Joel, a penny a day double. You know what most people take? Give me that $1 million, man, I'm gone. Well, if you had the patience to let it compound for 31 days, you'll have over $10 million. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China right now, Demond? That's the mindset we want you guys to have. We want you to have a compound effect mindset. We want you to come into it saying, you know what? We're going to take our time. We're going to build this right because now we want you guys, for the first time in your lives and your careers, to have real residual income. Real residual. Watch this. I'm not talking about residual you got to work for anymore. Residual that's going to come to you whether you like it or not because they got to have this product. That's what we're speaking of right now. Nothing else. That's what we're speaking of. What's going to be our company culture? I want you to imagine this. Think about this. The young girls between the ages of 12 and 17, right? We come into the Chicago middle schools. We doing 5K run walks for the schools, giving out $500 for the first 10 winners. You already know. Somebody in 8th, 9th grade can win $500 getting up running. Man, putting these tennis shoes on is on. Watch this. We're giving out gift bags at the registration. So they'll have the product. They can try it. They can sample it. We have the volleyball tournaments, the AAU basketball, the middle school and high school women's basketball and all gymnastics, all the different things they're doing. Remember, 12 to 17, 20 million of them. Watch this, guys. Now, as we begin to brand the product within the community and that age range and their parents, for a distributor pressing send on an email, sending a letter to the superintendent or whoever the decision maker is for that particular school district. That's all you do is press the button. The company has come in, put all the rest of the muscle in. All of those leads, all of those customers, they're yours. For the distributor who pressed send in reference to what it is we want to do to collaborate with them for free. Sister said, now say, let's collaborate. I want you to know, I want you to get the vision. Because here's what I'm trying to get you to see with the vision. I'm looking to get you guys to see something outside of you thinking I'm coming sitting in another one of these things and they're going to try to sell me nothing and I don't have nobody that I can go recruit or that's what I got to do to make money. No, guys, this is a lot bigger than that. Guys, we got individuals right now that's ready to go to their fraternities and their sororities and massive groups of individuals to get the product moved through it. The reason why we're holding everybody back, we got the letter because we don't want you to strike too early. See, once again, we did that last time. See, we struck all early, we wasn't ready. No, I'd rather now take my time and do it the right way so that you guys will be taken care of. Kayla, we're going to talk about that closing. 5Ks, we spoke on it. Guys, we got a company-sponsored marathon runner right now that's training to run a marathon on the East Coast and the West Coast. And he's going to run the marathon on behalf of the company. He's going to have our brand on his back. We're going to the East Coast with him, and we're going to be on the West Coast with him. He's training for a 26-mile marathon now. He's a part of the company, and he's going to run on behalf of the company. Summits and leadership retreats is what we're going to be about. This is what you should want to know and pay attention to. You ready? Our first 90-day goal, 10,000 transactions per month. That's customers and distributors. In 12 months, we have a $3 million in total revenue goal. My goal is way bigger than that. But talking to the CPAs and the lawyers, Damon, slow down. We know how you get. $3 million is the company's first 12-month goal. Watch this. 18 months, $1 million in residual customer revenue. 1 year and a half, $1 million will be coming into the company residually from customers. This has nothing to do with distributor income. 3 years, we're going to have 10% of the 20 million young girls between the ages of 12 and 17. Dr. Lewis, that means we're going to have 2 million subscribers in that age range. Buying the product every single month. You ready? 5 years, we're going to have 1 million distributors paying the $50 per year yearly subscription fee. I want to ask you a question. If anybody in here that knows math, can anybody tell me what's 50 times 1 million? 50 million. Now I want to ask you a question. Many of you guys have been in companies, and you had to pay a website fee or a yearly subscription for you to be in the company. Even if you bought the product or whatever it was for your website, you had a subscription to pay along with buying your package or whatever it was. Here's where I'm going. Many of you guys don't realize that that was profit that the company made that you brought to the table, and the people that you brought with you brought to the table. They didn't have to give you a dime on it. Now, you ready for this? Over here, we cutting you in on that as well. Woo! And I'm going to show you how. So that's $50 million. That don't have nothing to do with the comp plan. That don't have nothing to do with nothing, Sandy. Sandy's smiling now. Because guess what saying? No, but guess what she's saying? We've brought hundreds of thousands of people to the table. And all these fees, Dr. Lewis, the company got the key. And the company didn't give you a dime of that revenue. But over here, we changing all that. You ready? 7 years, guys. 10% of the United States sanitary market will be ours. There are 60 million users that's currently in the United States. 60 million. 6 million will reside with you within 7 years. By that time, I want you to hear what I'm about to tell you guys. We are a multiple billion-dollar per year company at that point. Because we'll be in surpass $1 billion in 5 years. Wow. It's done. I want you to understand it's done. It's nothing to think about. It's already done. We're walking it out now in reference to where we're going and celebrating. Now, let's talk about the money as we're preparing to wrap up. You should want to know how you're going to get paid off this thing, right? I want you to see what I'm about to show you. You're entering into the vault right now. This is the mindset I want you to have on how you're going to get paid from this product. Constant, consistent commissions. Why are you emphasizing that and saying that to us like that, Damon? Many of you guys, you've been involved in companies. You've done deals where your income wasn't constant or consistent. I already know about the launch. When you start off, you got the big spike. You made a whole bunch of money up front. People would always call me, Sandy, when they get the first big check, first few of them. Yeah. Dennis, yeah. Man, I made X amount of dollars this week and last week and last week. You know what I tell them, Dennis? I said, do me a favor. Call me in 6 months. And I want to see the consistency of that thing. Because here's what they don't know that I know. I already know that most of the money is made always up front on the launch. That's how it's done. Because that's when you're able to get people excited. It's new. You're able to get them. And then watch this. And then you and the people you brought to the table finally figure it out. Oh, this ain't it. And now, that's gone. Income out of the window. Here's what I'm trying to get you to see. You ready? Many people have been asking about commercial deals. Cool. I don't want to come over here. I don't want to build an organization. I don't want to have nothing to do with building a team. No problem. We welcome you. Because remember, we're into moving volume. We're not into grabbing bodies. I know a hospital, hotel, Donnie, an organization that needs the product. I know a country that wants the product. Hey, guys, we're going to do a 60-40 split between the company and the distributor that brought the deal to the table. Whatever the profit that's left after the deal is done, meaning that, remember, after the product is purchased, the cost that it costs to ship it and land it there, the distributor that's bringing the deal, you're going to be a part of all the negotiations. You would see the contractual agreement. Here's what I want to share with you. We're going to split the profits with you 60-40. So now, if there's 100,000 left, $40,000 will be split amongst the distributors. The sponsoring distributor that brought that commercial deal to the table will get half of that amount, which would be in this scenario $20,000. Half of 40 is 20. Am I right? The 20 that's left, guess what's going to happen? Your sponsor will get half. Of the 20 that's left, they're going to get 10,000. Your next upline sponsor is going to get 5, and the remaining 5,000 goes to your third level upline sponsor. There's no ranks. There's no anything you need to do to receive this. You led us to these people coming into your organization. We are going to pay you and reward you. That's only fair. You brought it to the table. Why penalize you because you're not a double galactic diamond triple active for you to get it? Hold on, man. I brought it to the table, man. Why I got to do all that to get paid? Because this person that's on my third level, you wouldn't have had him if I wouldn't have brought him. So why are you going to penalize me and make me jump through hoops to receive the revenue? Oh, we're not done. Y'all all know it. We know people that's in here. And they've said this to us. I don't want to do network marketing no more. Don't call me about another company. I don't want you. Come on, y'all laughing. Don't call me. NFL club, no friends left. You can't call nobody. Man, don't call me about another one of those things. Well, if all you want to do is sell a product, you will be able to come in as what we call a wholesaler. A wholesaler cannot get any overrides off any team sales. If you want to just sell the product, you don't want to do network marketing, you don't have to. Guys, a wholesaler will get $1.50 off of the product is going to cost $6. The commissions is going to be $2 that's going to be paid out. The wholesaler will get $1.50 off every pack of product, every pack of pads that's being purchased in and through their website that we're shipping out. The sponsoring distributor that brought the wholesaler, you may know somebody that's a good internet marketer. They don't want to build no team. They just know how to move products online. They may want to sign up as a wholesaler. For you bringing them, you're going to get 50 cents off all their customers. Wow. But watch this. Walmart, Coca-Cola, volume, that's the mindset. You ready? All volume counts towards rank advancement. Even though that wholesaler is not building a team, they're still bringing revenue in. So they're still going to be able to rank advance. But I want you to hear this, Letitia. You're going to hear why this is important and advantageous to you to rank advance, because it's going to determine how you're going to get paid out of the profits that the company is going to split with the distributors that's qualified. Wow. We paying you out the bottom line profits overall that the company makes. Oh, we're going to talk about that in a second. The wholesaler, 100% of the amount counts for him. 40% of the volume counts for the sponsor in terms of rank advancement. 40% of that particular volume. You guys ready? Watch this. Constant, consistent commissions. Retail. How this is going to work for when you want to build a team? You ready? We're going to pay $1 to the distributor that wants to build a team. I know what y'all saying. Come on now, Demond. $6 being paid. You going to pay me $1? Yeah. Watch this, though. Charles, you had people on your team that had customers that went to their website that was in your organization. Am I right or wrong, sir? General, I got to ask you a question. How much did you get paid off their customers? 0. He didn't make a dime. Both of the top selling individuals in the entire company, one was a woman and one was a man, was in his organization. I want you to hear what I'm about to tell you. He didn't get a dime off of them. All those customers. But over here you do. we're going to pay you not one, we're going to pay you not two, we're going to pay you not three, we're going to pay you 4 levels deep of customers. As customers are buying product through people in your organization, you're going to get 25 cents off every pack of pads that's being sold from the customers that's in your organization. Some of y'all patty caking because you ain't get it. Let me make it clear for you, since you don't get it. It's fuzzy for some people. Watch this. I personally enrolled Mr. Keith Evans. Keith Evans personally enrolled Sandy. Sandy personally enrolled Letitia. Letitia's on my 3rd level. Letitia came in the deal, and guess what Letitia said? You know what, guys? I'm just going after schools and organizations. Letitia has a relationship with the Chicago school system. So that 12 to 17-year-old range, she's knocking it out the park. She's got thousands and thousands of customers buying the product from her every single month. You didn't bring Letitia to the table. I knew Keith, who knew Sandy. Sandy knew Letitia. Letitia just so happened to fall on my 3rd level. So every pack of pads that's being purchased by every young girl that's 12 to 17 in the Chicago school system, I'm getting paid off it too, and I ain't leaving my house in Atlanta. There won't be nothing that could move in your organization from what we're about to show you to where you don't get paid 4 levels deep on all the transactions. See, that's why I titled it Constant, Consistent Commission. I would rather you constantly, consistently making something than you having weeks and months of nothing. And you're still in the company believing, getting on the conference calls, going to the meetings, the conventions, and you ain't making a dime. So you got to see how we're changing the thought process. Hold on. Watch this. Guys, we're only going to have 2 packages on how you can get involved with this. We're going to have a $100 package, and the highest pack we're going to have is $250. We're going to pay you 4 levels deep on the fast start bonuses as well. I want you to see this. Usually in a company, Keith, when you personally enroll someone, who's the only one that get paid? The sponsor. You know that, Sandy? 4 levels deep over here. Everybody that's 4 levels deep, personally enrolling, you getting paid off that too. Demand. Why is your payout, your highest package, $250? I don't get it. Why we don't have a $500 pack? Why we don't have a $1,000 pack? Let me tell you why. There's a thing out there that's called internal consumption. Many of you guys may be unaware of what internal consumption is. This is when a company dumps their inventory on the distributors. They get you to buy a $1,000 pack. If you're a believer and you big with it, you get a $1,000 package. You get a quick fast start bonus that one time, because the next time you buy the package, watch this, it's not a fast start anymore. They put it in a unilevel or just put it in a binary. See, the company not slick on you. Hold on. It's the same package that was bought. Why you paying me differently? Over here, every time a package is purchased, a fast start bonus is paid. Every single time. Every single time one is ordered. Hold on. But you got to see this. Guys, internal consumption is when a lot of companies seek to cannibalize their distributors. The reason why we don't have a high package is I don't want you buying what you don't need. This is how y'all business is going to look. This is going to be you. You're coming in April 15th, you're going to be able to get your websites. Your business is going to take on a life like this. Everybody's not going to be up under each other position. Everybody's going to be side by side. I want you to see this. This is how it's going to look. Everybody right here is on what's called your what? First level. For this example, we're going to use a $250 scenario. Right now, how much you going to make off everybody coming in on this first level?
$35.
Look how this going to look, y'all. These are the people you brought to the table, right?
Exactly.
But hold on, Sandy. These people on level 2, they got to build their business too. That's something else. I want you to see this. How much you make over here right now?
$20.
On this level. Hold on. What level this is right now?
Third level, and it's looking even better. $10.
I ain't done. Come on right now.
Fourth level, $10 more. Unlimited. Unlimited.
Look at this, Dr. Lewis.
I'm right with you. Go ahead.
There's not a transaction that could take place on any of your 4 levels, whether it be customer, whether it be fast start bonus, whether it be reorders, that you don't get paid. Young lady say, I'm sick. That you don't get paid. There's no hoops you got to get through, no rank. You can bring in one person, you get your 4 levels. But I'm still not done. You got to see this. If this was a binary, I probably would have paid you on this section. The rest of that for the company. You're done now. I gave you a little something. You got your little $500, $1,000 check that week. You so happy. You ran a copy of it and everything. Put it up on the wall in your office. And the company that made tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars off of your ignorance, or people that you brought in that's still building that opposite side. I'm trying to show you guys, we want to get the money to you. So you get paid off everything that's moving in this realm. That's why DeMond Crump didn't do a binary. This is important that you see this. And this is all fast start bonuses. This is all $99 and $250 packages. Guys, I have individuals, they're telling me, DeMond, listen, I know you said about internal consumption, but I'm literally going to need 4 packages. I'm buying 4. Well, guess what? That means that's 4 fast start bonuses for the sponsor.
Wow.
Not only that, Donnie, it's also volume for the sponsor. And the volume over here is dollar for dollar. Yeah. We don't do no CV, PV, TV. We ain't doing none of that. You brought 5,000 in, 5,000 count towards your rank. You brought 1,000 in, 1,000 count towards your rank. You brought 250 in, or 250 came in your group, 250 count towards your rank. CV, PV, all of that just means that I pocket money off the top on your ignorance. Because you really brought $150 to the table, but I paid you on 100 CV. Well, hold on. What happened to the other 50? That's mine off the top. Now you ready for this? I'm already knowing you ain't got to pay you everything out the 100 CV neither. So when I give you your little crumbs off of that, I put the rest of that in my pocket too. Come on, guys. If we doing real business, we got to do real business. If you honor me, you got integrity, do it the right way. Reward me. If you talking about we won't win, hold on, DeMond. If you preaching Walmart, you preaching Coca-Cola, well, that means you got to win your money or make your money on slim margins. And you depending on volume. Guys, I've literally had individuals ask me, was I losing my mind? DeMond, you going to pay this like this to these people? You realize the margins? I know exactly what the margins are. But I got that much confidence in the vision in this product to know that there'll be enough volume, Latiji, to where you don't have to hurt the distributors to win. You don't have to hurt them for you to win. Keep these people happy and satisfied. Come on, I still ain't done. Y'all didn't even see the best part yet. Oh no, you didn't see the best part? Monthly subscriptions. Guys, we're going to pay 33% according to the amount that the individual ordered. I'm going to show you something. You got to see. Watch this. And it's going to be 4 levels deep. Everything. So when a distributor is reordering their product, what does it take to be active, DeMond? $30. 30 real dollars. A 20 and a 10. No CV dollars, no PV dollars, 30 real dollars, Sandy, is what the system will recognize you as being active. Hold on, guys. we're going to pay you 33% of the actual dollar amount of the reorder. You may not know what that means. I'm about to show you. I was with a company. If you're really believing and you see the vision, my girl KK back there laughing. You're going to spend $500 a month on the product that's overpriced that you can't sell. Sandy, the only ones this foolishness makes sense to is ignorant networkers. Because the real business people and to customers, you losing your mind. Why you want me to buy a shake from you for $45? I can go to GNC and get it for $12. Think about it. What sense does that make? It makes sense to networkers who are trying to bonus, rank advance, and get recognition. And they wonder why they always run out of gas eventually, because the business model is broken. Guys, I want you to hear this. On that $500, they paid you a flat fee of $25. I want you to hear what I'm about to tell you. This is where me and the individuals I was involved with, we begin to go our separate ways. Because I told them, hold on, stop, man. I can't do this to these people. I can't preach these people to get no $500 a month, man. You know what they told me? Damon, see, you're believing your people excuses. No, bro, don't give me that foolishness. These people got rent and mortgage and children in school and different things. So you want me now to rank advance and have my checks be big at the detriment of their families? That doesn't resonate with me. That don't make sense. Watch over here what happens. Remember, we take 33% of whatever they order. That means that's $166 that we're going to take and we're going to divide it up. You ready? 4 ways. 16.5% on the first level, 6.5% on the second level, 5% on the third level, and 5% on the fourth level of the total dollar amount that they ordered. I'm not locking you into no set amount of no $25 and the person brought $500 to the table. Guys, do you realize in this same scenario, on level 1, you make over $100+ when you would have got 25? Because we're paying 4 levels deep of their actual order in the real dollar amount. We don't want you to lose nowhere. These are 4 levels on every transaction. So now the reorders, the customers, the package purchases, you get paid off every transaction that ever moves in your organization. I know what you're saying. When they get past 5 levels, Damon, what happens to us? I'm glad you asked. You ready for this? We got what's called the first family. For you to make it to the first family, I've never saw, first of all, one company out there. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I've never saw it. I haven't found one company that pays you off the bottom line profits of the company. I'm not talking about a generational pool. I'm not talking about a global pool that's still based upon a comp plan. I'm not talking about a diamond pool for those that rank diamond and above. That's not what I'm talking about. No, sir, you're misunderstanding my question. Are you willing to pay me for me helping you build your company and put the work in on the profit margin of the company of all the revenue that the company brings in outside of the compensation plan? That's what I'm asking you, in case you're not clear of my question. See, a lot of owners stop liking me coming to the office. Don't bring him back no more. See, because I'm asking questions. You're not going to make 100 million, 200 million. See, this is the part y'all not getting. You went into all them people companies. And most of them people's company was built because you came. You brought the momentum. You brought the level. Come on, Key. You done did it. You done brought the company alive. Because of your expertise, your knowledge, and all they paid you off of was the CVPVTV in the compensation plan. You didn't have a seat at the table. You weren't able, you were listen, totally taken advantage of. Watch this. You ready for this? Guys, we're going to take 10% of all the company's profits. After the expenses, that means after you've been paid your commissions, bonuses, everything that's due to y'all, whatever's left on the table, up to $5 million, Brother Wayne, 10% goes back to the qualified first family members. You're about to see what that is. But hold on. You ready for this? The company goes over $5 million, we double it. 20% is paid back to the distributors.
Right on.
Well, that don't excite me. Well, it should. But let me tell you why. No, let me tell you why. You hear me saying it right here in Matching, Illinois, and I'm on tape and everything. Please put this on tape. Yeah. And mark, you better mark the date of this tape. 5 years from today, we'll be a $1 billion per year company.
Wow.
Watch this. In that scenario, the distributors will be splitting $200 million. After the comp plan. Remember having a stock mentality? I got in on that stock low, and it went high on me. Watch where I'm going with it. But here's what you guys don't know. That 20% that's going to be paid back to you all, that extra $200 million, that you're going to be getting every year. Keep in mind, every time there's profits, you get paid. Or now, that's what people don't know. This came out of demonic Kiana Crump pocket. That's from our equity in the company. See, because now, in this industry, we talked about it earlier. When you tell me you love me, you got to show me now. I don't want to hear all that word talk. No. I ain't going to be out here building your companies. I ain't going to be running and gunning, and you win, I lose. Them days are over. If I'm going all in, and I'm going to sacrifice my time, bumps in the roads, putting my influence on the line, it's better be worth it. You're going to take care of me. And that's what we decided to do for you guys. And when you see what it takes, y'all going to fall out in your seat. Watch this. You ready? Our goal is to pay quarterly after the first 12-month anniversary. Why 12 months? The mind, why so long? Let me tell you why. It may be before that. The reason why I'm giving myself 12 months, because we got to get the data and we got to get the rhythm of the business. What if we need to put a lot more money into inventory because the demand's so high to keep your customers happy? What if we have to increase the infrastructure? What if we got to expand? See, there's 1,000,001 scenarios before we can just jump and say, oh, we profitable. No, you're not profitable if you're not staying on top of the momentum. That's first and foremost. The goal is 1 year. Here's what we're saying to you guys that you need to know. For everyone that qualifies for the first family, for this check, we're going to pay you the highest rank you've achieved, even if you did it one time, until we cut this check to y'all. And you're going to see why that's important. You ready? Here are the profit streams where companies make money that we're going to get paid off of, and some of them you wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have told you. You ready? The product. Many of y'all obviously should know there's profit in the product. We wouldn't be doing it if it was profitable to the company. Did y'all know that there's profit in shipping? As we're shipping the product, there's profits in shipping. Did you guys know that there's profit in the distributor annual license fee? Every time you're paying that yearly registration, that's profits to the company. The company don't have to do anything. And in fact, the CEO could take that money because every year he's dependent on your anniversary because he know Dr. Lewis, he's about to pick up another $5-6 million. He gone. He gonna get him another mansion somewhere off of you not knowing. You ready for this? Y'all know there was profit in merchandise? Hats, T-shirts, cups, paraphernalia. And I'm always selling to you wearing, you rocking everything. You ready? And you ain't make a dime. We cutting you in on the merchandise. Hold on. You ready? International expansion. Guys, currently right now, we talking to Africa, France, Trinidad. I'm meeting with a doctor from India when we get to Houston on Tuesday. You don't have nothing to do with that. You didn't even know nothing about that. So I want you to get this. If India is bringing in $200 million a year, You getting profit off of that, and you didn't have to go to India. All profit. Profit means profit. You ready? Events. Y'all knew events was profitable? Guys, I've known of some events, an individual spent $1 million for the event, but they made $4.5 million on the event. Profitable. You ready for this? Breakage. I just explained what breakage was. Breakage is in every comp plan that exists. Breakage is in our comp plan. How would you say breakage is in your comp plan, Damon? Because everybody sitting in this room is not going to have 4 levels. So guess what happens when you don't have those 4 levels? It rolls back to the company. But guess what I'm saying? No. We're going to take the breakage. We're going to put it as a part of the profit. And then we're going to pay it back out to the first family and the distributors. Because if you only had 2 levels, remember, the comp plan is set to pay for 4. Them other 2 levels, I keep on you. You don't know, but that's not what I want to do you. I don't want to make my money off of you. I want to make my money with you. That's the difference. You ready for this? Guys, we're going to create our own courier service. We're going to eliminate UPS, FedEx, DHL for what? You're going to have a Jules sanitary napkin van pulling up to your house, dropping off your product. We're going to monopolize the whole entire gambit. We're going to have our own, guys, ecosystem that's operating so when a product comes into our ecosystem, Dr. Lewis, it never escapes. It never escapes. We got it. You ready for this? Guys, we're going to do boutique stores. You could never in a million years to get me to believe a woman would prefer to buy a product online rather than going on the shelf and touch it immediately. Guys, I want to go to Lakeshore Drive. I want to go to where the best of the best is. That's where we want to have our stores at. We want it to be upscale. Because here's what I know. I'm already knowing a store can do $1 million a month in revenue. One store in one area. Because here's what I want you to understand. If I can go to this luxury store, luxury sofas, cucumber water, chandeliers, listen, that's how the store going to be set up. Luxury. And get this product for $6. Why would I go to CVS or Walmart and get something that's not even in the same class for the same exact price? I'm coming to the store, you ready for this? Just to get the experience.
Right. Say I went.
Come on. Sister say I went. Get the t-shirt. Payment transfers. Did you know when y'all was transferring y'all money electronically from the company? Did y'all know that there was profit in that? So when you got to transfer your money from the company to your bank, when the company has to load your money to your pay card, y'all knew there was profit in that? You ready for this? Builder tools. Buy this tool. Buy that tool. You need this video. Come to this training. Come over here. You got this tomorrow. You got to pay for this webinar. It's tools. Yeah. The company that's doing the marketing of the lead generation, they charge the individual $9.99. They're selling it to you for $29.99. Yeah. That extra $20 going to the company. And the company got 10,000 people that's using the tool. And that's a monthly fee. Yep. So I want you to see this, guys. I want you to know. Because if you're keeping it real, keep it real. What does it take to be a part of the first family, Damon? See over here, we have rank affirmations, Sandy. We speak in positive affirmations on your life when we call you something. I ain't want to do no sapphire, ruby. Don't call me no piece of jewelry. Speak something over me. So when you calling me, it's addressing me with a positive affirmation. You ready? Guys, here's what I want you to see. For you to become a part of the first family and get a part of the profit sharing of the bottom line of what this company makes. The first rank is called believer. It's either or. It's not both. It's either 25 customers or $500 in total team revenue for you and everybody associated with you. We put it at the first. Dr. Lewis, I can't go no lower than that. Sandy, can I go any lower than that? 25 customers or $500 between you and the entire organization. You are part of the first family. You take part in all the profits that the company generates. But hold on, I'm still not done with you all. Most companies, your personal volume doesn't count for your rank advance. It counts for your upline. Well, over here, your personal volume purchases. So if on the first day you need 2 packages and you buy them, for that $500, you already hit the first rank. Hold on. Watch this. You may be saying to yourself, what with the amount of $500, let me show you why I got to do it that way. Because you're being unfair to the people that sell the product hand to hand, or they got people that they actually deliver the product to that don't go online to get it. People that need product because they're doing events and they selling it at trade shows. So I can't penalize you because that's the way you bought it. So now, for 25 customers, or $500, but out of that profit pool, this group gets 15%. So of that $200 million, 15% is going to go to the group that's got 25 customers or $500. 15% of $200 million, y'all ready for this? It's $30 million. For you having 25 customers or $500, but like a stock, you invested early. Your dividends are high now. Hold on. You ready for this? The second rank is called Conqueror. 50 customers or 1,000 in total team revenue. That group gets 10% of the entire profit pool. So that group of that 200 million will get 20 million just for them. The next rank is called Trailblazer. 100 customers or team revenue of $2,500. This group gets 10%. Warrior, 250 customers, 5,000 in total team revenue. This group gets 5%. Diamond, Keith, I had to do it for you, brother. No, y'all, do you guys know? Seriously, this is a true story. Only reason why I put that rank in there was because of this brother right here. Let me tell you why. This brother team is called the Empire of Diamonds. EOD is what they're known as around the world. He had been branding it, Donnie, for so long. I said I didn't want to do no jewelry. But that's how much he meant to me. I had to do it. Because I didn't want his brand to falter. Wow. So now Empire of Diamonds live on, brother. Wow. Live on. I want you to see that. 500 customers, 10,000 team revenue, you and everybody with you. Remember, dollar for dollar. Every package, dollar for dollar. You brought a package in for $250, $250 count towards your rank. Rank number 6, All-Star, 1,000 customers, team revenue 25,000. Their profit sharing is 5%. Ace, customers 2,500, team revenue 50,000. Their profit sharing is 5%. Champion, customers 5,000, team revenue 100,000. Their profit sharing is 10%. And ranks 9 and 10, we will reveal when y'all give us a reason. The top rank is 25,000, team revenue 500,000, profit sharing is 20%. So in other words, a person that's that's ranked number 10, let's say if they're up there by themselves. Dr. Lewis, of that 200 million, that person just got 40 million themselves. But hold on. I didn't tell you everything. If you're a diamond, Guess what? You get paid as a warrior, you get paid as a trailblazer, a conqueror, and a believer, and a diamond. You get paid in every pool for every rank that you have and you've surpassed. You get paid where you are and every pool that's in front of you. So if you're a conqueror, you're going to get paid as a conqueror and a believer in terms of this pay pool here, in terms of the profits. This is outside of the compensation plan. Graphene is a carbon-based element. For you guys don't know, carbon is found in your body. Fats, proteins, sugars, and oils. Okay? Diamond is very strong, versatile, very thin in terms of graphene and what it's about. Documentation beats conversation. One, the material that can harvest energy from thin air. That's CNN article. You ready for this? Why you should take note of graphene, the Washington Post. Graphene, the material of tomorrow. This Time magazine. Nobel Prize winning discovery in 2010. Two partners discovered graphene. 2010. If nothing is happening with graphene, I got a serious question to ask you all. Why is IBM leading the patents on graphene currently right now in the United States? Anything moving with graphene, they're patenting. Guess why, guys? Because they want the licensing rights. So now when you need to use anything with graphene in their arena, you got to pay them. Say they got to the ball early, but they think we don't know what they know now, or we do now. Samsung is leading the race globally. The next medical revolution, this is according to medgadget.com. This is a medical website that tracks technology in the medical field. A doctor gave this to me in reference to it. Guys, since the Nobel Prize in 2010, hundreds of thousands of papers have been written and billions of dollars have been invested globally. There's a race right now around the world to see who can industrialize graphene first. The winner takes all in reference to this, because graphene is going to be a material disruptor. What are the characteristics of graphene? What is going to be some of the uses? You ready? Cancer and diabetes early detection devices are being developed, where they're going to look to catch cancer and diabetes in the body early. It is a 99.9% bacteria cleaner. They want to use graphene to purify water. Guys, graphene has the blades on the end. Anytime, any type of bacteria makes its way to graphene, splices it in half. Completely stable and non-radioactive. Stop letting ignorant people scare you about something new that they don't know about. Girl, that stuff will give you cancer. That stuff will kill you. See, when people tell me ignorant, silly stuff like that, here's how I would comment. See, my conversations are very short and to the point. Did you win the Nobel Prize? You ready for this? Did your doctor win a Nobel Prize? Until you can come correct like that and until you can do your own independent research. Guys, don't let ignorance and fear scare you from something that can be revolutionary and change your life. Because remember, at one point, people were scared of the internet. Yeah. Why? Because it was new. You was unfamiliar with it. You were scared of it. Natural vibrational waves. It has natural energy. That's why that light bulb lit up. When you guys saw that bulb lit up. It's a very active material. It's always conductive. Graphene is. You ready? Helps with metabolism. NASA is researching how to get graphene from astronauts' breath right now on the International Space Station. Then eventually they are going to figure out how to get graphene out of the atmosphere from you breathing. This is what's taking place with graphene right now. Graphene is the strongest material ever measured by scientists. This is according to Physics World interview with James Hone of Columbia University. Guys, graphene bandages are going to replace Band-Aids. The graphene bandage, there will be no ointment or anything that's needed. When they put it on the skin, it kills the bacteria Not only is it going to kill the bacteria, it's going to stop it from growing, but then it's going to start to help the skin and the membranes repair. In reference to graphene. Graphene helps move heat away from the core, from your body. Graphene will be used in pretty much anything we can think of. It will be the new material disruptor. Now, I know what y'all already saying. The mind, all that's good. Tell me how graphene is beneficial in a sanitary napkin. You ready? It relieves stress, controls bacteria, controls inflammation, eliminates odor, enhances metabolism, improves hormone secretion, strengthens your immune system, reduces body fatigue, and it helps with dysmenorrhea, which means bad abdominal pains and hardcore cramping. This is what graphene helps with.